hello. So this might look a little bit different than you remember. Um, it's not done yet. I kind of realized when I came back, will the whole stream be serious? As I said before, very much the later half of this stream will be pretty serious. It won't, so the whole stream itself won't be that serious. It's just very much the later half, and you'll see why. But I just called it a serious stream so that no one's like blindsided basically by how serious it gets. But yeah, so here's a new just chatting, and there is a whole new gaming, but I won't show that. Yeah, so this is a work in progress. I kind of realized when I looked at it when I came back from summer vacation that this is very, very blue. This is gonna be just me talking, me giving an update, and other stuff. But yeah, let's go talk about where I've been. By the way, I'm speaking very vaguely about what happened because it is something very personal that I do not want to talk about on stream. I only want to talk about it vaguely. So I already had the inclination that I was gonna have the little hint that I was gonna have to do a hiatus over the summer, simply because I stream on a PC and I was gonna go. That's in my apartment at school, and they didn't have any way to bring the PC back home. So I already knew that it was gonna be a problem with streaming over the summer because I'm like, how am I gonna get my PC? And before I even really got the chance to think about it, I came home early on April due to a family emergency. Yeah. So it was essentially it hit me like a truck. It wasn't something I wasn't ready to handle at that time. So obviously with something so serious happening in my personal life, streaming was essentially the last thing that was on my mind. Even after everything happened, I was still I was still feeling it, man. Like I had no energy to do anything productive. Like after May, like all of May, essentially all of May, almost all of June. Like it was hard, and yeah, so streaming was the last thing in my mind. And then my mom literally just had to give me like the talk, like it's totally understandable to like feel this type of way, to feel like nothing amounts to anything, and you you feel like doing nothing. Like that's totally fine, but at the end of the day, you're gonna have to pull yourself out of that. And if any of you know Bilzo had that similar experience where he's like, yeah, like his mental health like tanked, and he's like, but at the end of the day, I gotta pull myself out, and that's essentially what's happening right now. I am better, but like the thing that happened is one of those things where like no one truly gets over, but it's just one of those things where like life continues, and that's the thing. But yeah, I definitely took that break, definitely for myself. I definitely needed it. There was like no way I could have streamed during that time, and I do apologize. I physically can't also because again, the whole PC situation. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't have. Like it definitely hit me, but now I'm back and I'm definitely ready to be a streamer again. Definitely ready to be a streamer again. So, when I was originally streaming, I kind of had the mindset of this is all a hobby. This is all on my free time. Being spontaneous, having no stream schedule, having no upload schedule, like just winging it in my free time whenever. That's gonna change. I kind of realized that if I ever want this, not a career, because I'm not making any money, but how do I phrase it? If I want to go anywhere with this streaming thing, I'm gonna have some more structure. So I'm gonna create more of a schedule. I will always stream on Fridays at 8:30 p.m. EST. I'll put this on the streaming calendar on my Twitch channel. But yeah, there will always be a stream on Fridays at 8:30 p.m. EST. I'll still do spontaneous stream. Again, this is still... I'm trying to not have this devolve into a job. I don't want this to devolve into a job. I still want to have fun with this. So on other days, you may have spontaneous streams. Well, I don't give you an update on like, oh, I'm gonna stream on this day. Nope. Sometimes I might press the go live button because I feel cool. I don't know. Matt being consistent. Yeah, Mystic. Yeah, can you believe it? I can't believe it either. Yeah, I'm gonna try to be a consistent streamer. YouTube will hopefully be more active. I will try to put in my schedule time for me, like dedicated time for editing videos. No way. Way. Maybe this is a huge maybe. I might make a VODs channel, but I have no idea if there's any demand for that in the first place. Are you gonna stray away from your boyfriend Alex? No. What makes you think that? What makes you think I'm gonna stray away from fucking... Like, have you seen Alex? How am I gonna stray away from that, So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of schedules. I'm gonna have some schedules. I'm gonna try to be more scheduled. Be less spontaneous, try to have this a little bit more like a job, but still fun. But with that, all of that being said, please note, I am still in college. Yes, I am still in college. Well, wowie, zowie. But yeah, I'm still in college, so literally all the stuff about schedules I just said have the possibility to change or even fall apart. Just kind of semi-important thing. Please note, school comes first for me. Yeah, just that. Like, there hasn't been an issue yet, but like, I don't know if someone's thinking like, where have you been? Why aren't you making content? Because I am in school, and school comes first. I am trying to get a job. I am trying to get an internship. I do not get paid yet for streaming, unfortunately. It has not been... Unfortunately, streaming has not yet become the opportunity for a full-time job. Would I like it to be? Yes. But unfortunately, I can't. So yeah, unfortunately, school comes first. And it will come first in front of streaming and video uploading. But no matter what, so I am in school, but I will promise you that no matter what, I will try to keep a schedule. There will at least be a schedule. It might change from the one I just said. It might be very little, but yeah, I will try to keep a schedule. I will try very hard to keep a schedule. I promise. And you can clip this for when this inevitably becomes a lie. I will try my hardest not for it to become a lie. But yeah. And then the last non-serious point I want to make is that while I do want to get YouTube to be more active, both YouTube and the art I make will have to take a little bit of a second for stuff to happen. That stuff's gonna take a while because of the fact that so with YouTube I was editing on Adobe Premiere Pro, and with making art I was using Adobe Fresco, and I have seen that Adobe sucks as a company. They essentially support AI art both in like what is in the stock images or something. Like, nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. I am supporting a company that supports AI art. So, I will be learning how to use DaVinci Resolve for video editing and Krita for art. Now, it will take me a while to learn because I have zero experience with DaVinci Resolve. and zero experience with Krita, but I will take the time to learn it. It will take some time to learn both Krita and DaVinci Resolve, but I hope you stay patient and wait for me to learn those things so I can create some good content for you guys. Alright, now, unfortunately, that was the last non-serious point I wanted to make. So now it's time for the serious phase. It's time to be serious. So, again, I just want to say nothing happened to me. Nothing happened to this community. It's just there was a lot of stuff that I saw on Twitter over the last couple of weeks. If you know the context, you know the context. If you don't know the context, do not worry. You don't need to know the I'm going to say it in a way that you don't need to know the context. You don't need to know the context for what I'm about to say. So, I just want to say that Twitch and YouTube are the only places where I will make content, excluding my social media. I also be on Twitter, Tumblr, which you should follow my Tumblr. I swear to God. Guys, if you hate Twitter that much, follow me on Tumblr. Anyways, I digress. Yeah, so other than my social medias, Twitch and YouTube are the only places where I will make content. I am very doubtful that this will change in the future whatsoever. If you don't know what Kick is, it's a Twitch alternative. If you do know what Kick is, then you should know that Kick is racist and LGBT phobic, especially anti-Semitic, and the people on that godforsaken platform support trans genocide. I just want to say, I will never go to Kick, and I condemn those who do. Kick is not okay as a platform at all, and you should never believe that it is. It is not safe for you to be there. It's not safe if you're... Kick is not safe for you if you're Jewish, if you're black, if you're trans, if you're part of the LGBTQ, anything, any minority. Like, it's not safe for me to be on Kick because of my race, because of my skin color, for something I literally cannot control or change. I don't want that for my community. I don't want that for anyone. So, if anyone needs like clip it and ship it here, fuck Kick and fuck the streamers who are on there. You are supporting vile ideology, and you are slapping minorities across the face. I will strive to make this community safe for minorities, especially the Jewish, especially the blacks, and especially the trans people who have been most affected by Kick. Fuck Kick. I ain't joining that fucking website. I ain't. It's fucking vile. Yeah. It's fucking vile. I'm not joining Kick. Fuck Kick. Okay, so this next point is even more serious, if you can believe it. Basically, again, if you know the context, you know the context. If not, I'm not gonna talk. I'm gonna talk about it in a way where you don't need to know the context. I didn't realize how trash Kick was. Kick is god awful. Not to so it has all of that, right? It is supported by a crypto gambling company. Like, racism is racism, right? This shit is god awful. But I'm honestly not surprised that this shit is being allowed on a website that is supported by a crypto gambling company. Like, Kick is ass. Do not go on Kick. Do not support anyone on Kick. I will not. I will not support Kick. I will not support anyone who joins that community. You are god awful if you even think that it is somewhat okay to be on Kick. Yeah, so if you know the context for this next stuff, you know the context. If not, I will talk about it in a way where you don't need to know the context. I've been seeing things going down on Twitter like pretty recent, like a couple of days ago. And I have listened to those affected by the situation, aka Black people. Um, so yeah, so I just with all of like the stuff people were saying, I reflected on how I can improve this community, and I decided to put things into action. So again, nothing happened to me. Nothing happened in this community. I am just saying this for the sake of saying it because from what I've seen, stuff that seems to be common sense is not common sense. So, in case someone needed this, like, needed me to say it, um, any hate towards minorities disgusts me and will be reprimanded. I will not tolerate it in this community. This community is a welcome place for the LGBTQ, for the black people, for the Jewish, for the indigenous, for disabled people, and for POC. There will be no tolerance. You will be banned. You will not be welcome in my community. If you watch me, you agree to not be racist. You do not get to enjoy my content if you're racist. If you support me, you should be supporting minorities, even when nothing bad is happening. Special emphasis on that. If you support people when something bad happens, I need you to reflect on that. You should be supporting minorities all the time. And this shouldn't even have to be said to begin with. There shouldn't be a space on Twitter every single week about racism. Like it appalls me how much BIPOC are talking about racism. They have to talk about it every week, and then it still happens. Like, oh my god, listen to them. I listen to them, and I'm making this talk to make sure that the stuff that has been happening in other people's communities are not happening here. Again, I will not tolerate racism. I reprimand racism. You will be banned if you are racist, if you're anti Semitic, if you're homophobic. You will be banned. You will not enjoy my content. I will make sure you do not enjoy my content if you're a racist. If you want to enjoy my content, you're not gonna be racist. You're not gonna hate on people for being who they are. Now, I will be fully transparent. I do know I am saying this with the fact that the two mods I have are white. I completely understand that. Right now, there isn't really a demand for mods. Because my community is still small, and the two mods can still handle it. But they all white, and so I have talked with them in private about these issues and how they can help make this a welcoming community. I gave them a whole I gave them another agenda of a whole bunch of points I made. Yeah, so they know that I brought them through it. They understand what to do in certain situations, and they will do their best to make this place a welcoming community. If it ever becomes a demand, I will strive to have diverse mods. Again, it is completely up to the fact if the community becomes big enough where we need more mods. But if that ever becomes the case, I will have diverse mods. I will have mods that are part of minorities. I will make sure of that becomes a thing. If mods ever become a problem in this community, if you feel uncomfortable because of what mods are doing, my DMs are open on Twitter. My DMs are open on Discord. And I understand that if my community is to grow, that will no longer be the case because it would like blow up my phone essentially. Hopefully by the time the community becomes too big to the point where I have to close DMs, I should have diverse mods by then. I will make sure I have diverse mods by then. Uh, and I know I'm saying all of this, saying that racism is reprimanded and all this stuff, but I do know I am human. I will make a mistake eventually. Like that's just being human. I'll fuck up. That's just a given. Don't expect me to be perfect all the time because I won't be. And if you really think I'm gonna be perfect all the time, well, you're gonna be severely disappointed, and I'm gonna be honest. But I am human. I will eventually make a mistake. If I do something hurtful, please tell me. DM it to me on Twitter, DM it to me on Discord. If community becomes too big, honestly just make a bono account on Twitter. That is completely fine. That's completely fine. Like if you think, oh, it's just a Twitter thing, when we're talking about racism, dude, you're on Twitter. What are you talking about? And second of all, it doesn't matter if it's on Twitter. It could be MySpace. It's still racism. So yeah, you feel like if the community becomes too big and you need to like bring something up, just make a bono account, honestly. And then I'll address it. If you get oh yeah, there's something very important. If you get harassed for bringing something up to me, please tell me so I can reprimand it. I'll reprimand it right now. Do not harass people just because they're criticizing me. If they'll bring a genuine concern up, genuine constructive criticism, do not attack them. Do not dox them. Do not resort to racism. I can't believe I have to say this. Just don't. Just don't. Do not harass someone for bringing up a genuine concern. And also, if I'm addressing something, there's a little chat etiquette, right? This might happen in the long future. This might not happen at all, right? But I know I'm human. I might make a mistake, and I will apologize for that mistakes. So when I am addressing something, chat, please do not praise me for it. Do not praise me for addressing something that affected other people. I don't need your support. I don't need it sugar coated. What I need you to do is support the people who got affected. Those are the people you should be supporting, not me. Not when I'm addressing something that I did wrong on. You don't praise me for addressing something I did to someone else. Support the other person. Yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to make this very clear. Fuck Kick. Fuck Kick streamers. Fuck racism. You are gonna be banned if you're racist. And I know I have mods that are white, but I have talked with them. They have a rundown of how to help better, how to have better help in making this community welcoming. And when I address stuff, I don't need praise. I don't need pampering. With Kick, I cannot stress it enough. They're supporting genocide. They're supporting genocide of trans people on that community. And I ain't supporting that. If you join Kick, you're supporting that. That's not allowed. There's already bad sides of the internet. Why make another one? Why allow it? I'm never leaving Twitch. I'm never leaving YouTube. If you're thinking about leaving Twitch or YouTube, oh my God, look at the company that supports that website. Look what's happening in that website. Look at the users of that website. Because, Jesus Christ, like this shouldn't be happening. I know I'm stressing this like to hell and back, but it's because Kick is literally hell. Why is this a thing? It should not be a thing. It's 2023, and we're still being homophobic, racist, anti-Semitic, and supporting transgender. Like, why is that happening? That should not be happening, and no one should even be supporting it. So why are people supporting it? I don't understand. And people really want to go, it's not that bad. It is that bad. Do you not hear yourself? Do you not hear what's happening on Kick? It is that bad. It is that bad. Like, I have no idea why anyone would think it's okay to support a trash website like that. Like, can you really not think about another person's point of view when that other point of view is literally don't kill me. Like, Jesus, like, oh my God. Like, it's just crazy. Yeah, sorry. Sorry for being serious again. It's just something that, like it strikes me personally. If you're new here, I'm gay and Filipino. It strikes me personally that people think it's okay to support something like that. Cause it should not. Like, no, like it's 2023 and people still think that's okay. It is not. It's not. It never should have been. But here we are. People thinking it's actually okay to go on kick. It's not. It's not. It's not safe for me. It's not safe for a lot of people. And if you genuinely think it's not that bad or it's okay, I want you gone, honestly. Because why do you think that's okay? It should not. You should not think that's okay. Do not support kick. Fuck kick. And fuck anyone who tells you it's okay, it's not that bad, or is streaming on kick. Fuck those people. Bleh. Sorry. Sorry. But yeah, I think that'll be it for the stream. Sorry it's short. It is an update. Again, there will be a stream next Friday. And then every Friday from then on. Unless it's a holiday. Unless I'm busy. But I'll put it on the stream schedule for now.